Monday, British hedge fund manager Anthony Ward bought about $1 billion worth of cocoa, the beans. Now, whether he was trying to corner the market or playing his part in some private hedging arrangement, no one's really sure. But the deal did, regardless, have a big effect on cocoa prices. So what's next for the cocoa market? Let's talk about that with James Cordier, president and head trader with Liberty Trading Group and host of OptionSellers.com. There's a lot of amazing angles to this story, James, not least of which is the fact that this guy, or Anjali, or whatever capital it was, actually took delivery of the beans. So this wasn't just a bet. They actually ended up playing it out to the finish and having to put this stuff in warehouses. How unusual is that?
Aaron, you're exactly right. Quite often, a lot of investors are talked about cornering the market by purchasing thousands of futures contracts, but rarely does anyone actually take delivery. And that is what certainly has taken place in this case, and that is a much larger bet than what most people are familiar with. If, in fact, they have the staying power with this size of purchase, it's going to be a huge market mover later this year.
So if he's got this stuff in storage, I mean, what's your bet of what he will do next? I mean, obviously, he could go ahead and start selling the physical stuff into the market, which could cause a big drop in prices, right?
I think that what he has mostly going on in his favor right now is demand for cocoa is excellent. Here in the United States, it's thought that even when economic worries mount, consumption of chocolate actually goes up in this country. As far as the BRIC nations, Russia, Brazil, China, demand for cocoa right now is exploding. So time is certainly on his hands. If in fact he has the financing for this in place, all he has to do is wait for the market to come to him.
James, can this happen in other commodities markets? I thought most markets had like position limits, things like that.
Mark, that is in reference to futures contracts, especially in the United States. They've limited contract sizes. As far as purchasing the actual commodity, you can take it all if you have the money to do so.
So this guy didn't come through the futures market. He actually went to the spot market and bought everything he could.
He purchased the futures contracts. He took them to delivery, and that's what we do in this business.
But wait a minute. But now we're back to futures contracts. How can you purchase that many futures contracts? Aren't there position limits?
Not in London, and that's where this purchase took place.
Okay.